stuff that I'm like mass producing. So if I get a few no qualities, I don't care.
It's worth that cost to you to not have to actually sit there and babysit your macro.
And if you get unlucky, you'll have a 17%-ish chance to get a high quality because you probably didn't get enough CP back.
Oh, does it care about initial preparations or something?
It does. So it is specialist required.
I'm not a master chef. No, you don't need initial preparations unless you... Sorry, initial preparations always works, whether you're a specialist or not, for the CP reduction. The only thing that specialist means is cashing it in. So are you cashing it in?
Well, the thing with specialist is you automatically get the 15 extra, which you need.
I see.
Otherwise, you need to bank on even more CP coming back to you, which is really...
Or, wait, does this require food?
Oh yes, food and the tea.
Wow. I'm running out of ways to cheese this.
Like I said, it requires more maximum CP than anybody can ever have.
Alright, well.
I think all in all, it requires like 620 CP.
Do I want to spend $500,000 on infusions?
Rafira can make them for you.
Oh yeah, Rafira relogged. He resubbed.
Yes.
On his own, without you paying for it?
I know, it's weird.
Do you want to do Blue Mage?
He did not want to do Blue Mage.
He did Blue Mage today.
It's true, but I think I have convinced him that it's bad.
It's pretty bad. I don't know why I did it.
I guess I'm not getting any infusions.
The only thing I need is the Shiva ability, which I don't want to grind for.
I need Diamond back. I need someone to help me grind Diamond back, just so I could do the stupid challenge modes. Hey Tam.
Well,
can I buy 10 infusions off of you?
I don't have 10 infusions.
You want to go halvesies on this?
I can make some tomorrow.
I mean, I can make some like right now, but the point is, I don't think about it until raid time.
I mean, I have the stuff to make it right now too, but not the time.
Exactly. That's entirely my point. Let's see if there's a stack that's smaller than 60. Oh, I could pay a premium to get only 10. I guess. That's how much... This is how much I believe in you guys. I'm going to get enough for the first 3 fights, and that's it.
let's see.
I'm saving the 5 I have left for when we get to Omega.
I don't have that much faith. I'm pretty sure once we get to Omega, we're going to be spending a lot of time worrying about things other than tank DPS.
I mean, male and female. Just that extra DPS so that we can get to the final form.
This isn't even.
Oh, did I miss the ready check? I'm ready.
Okay.
It's okay. You gave me enough time to buy infusions.
So tomorrow I have to work till 11 because one of my co-workers pulled a muscle in his...
So that's 8 o'clock here, right?
Yes,
Yes.
that's 8 for you guys.
And when can you get back?
That depends on if 11 is actually 11. In which case it'd be 11:15ish.
Okay, then just let us know.
All
Well,
right.
I used the non-quality stuff that I made today.
But you can use that time to farm Shiva for spell.
We could use that time
Or
to
not.
farm snakes for a scholar book. I don't know anyone who would use that in like raids. I sure hope he does tsunami first, because that always turns out better. Nice.
You said
so
I
much-
could take the first one. What happened?
I thought you
Mistakes were made.
Did you forget to shield me? I didn't want this parse anyway.
Oh, this is awful. I don't mess with Cass. This is awful. I can do it.
I don't want this parse anyway.
I'll have shirt.
That's okay. I've got nothing better to do than rage born all day.
There you go.
Are we gonna try the thing in the wind phase this week?
Sure.
What thing?
We don't have our normal, like, tank configuration, but sure.
The thing where he holds it in the middle instead of on the edge, so we don't have to like do anything for DPS, we just keep DPSing.
Hey, Provoke. Alright, what's your problem now?
Look at all this uptime.
Alright, come to the middle now.
He won't.
Yeah, I don't know how how you're supposed to like.
Way easier than that.
Here's a new uptime strat. Kill him in this phase. Well, whatever. Our DPS is fine. What is this? Aiming gear?
Final
Yeah.
is my last.
I'm greeting on it.
Just gotta roll good.
It was meant to be.
And he did.
Placeholders
99.
committing.
It was meant to be.
You're like, I'm ready. I'm
1
ready to
second.
commit to that piercing synergy.
Yee. Next week there might be a machinist too, who knows?
Well, while people are AFK, I'm going to go throw my laundry in the dryer.
Hey, why is anyone AFK?
I don't know why they're, but I'm doing it, so.
I'm just putting a thing in my. Putting a piece of material in my necklace.
Well, I lived through the certain frozen doom.
What about the lull?
I don't know. I don't live over there. I live in the certain frozen.
Was it like really, really cold?
It was terrible. I mean, the cold doesn't really get to me, but like the weather was just bad. Accidents everywhere. People don't know how to drive. And of course, my driveway being full of snow is terrible.
I figured you guys might want some waymarks before we
Oh.
start the countdown. Okay, I'm ready now. Y'all make fun of me when I don't find that spot, but I find that spot almost every time. I want to try something slightly different this time. Run opposite of D after you go to the mid-goal. Alright. In. Alright, get out. Well, I meant like immediately. A way marker is safe.
I lost control of my
Rip.
I guess I'll give someone mana when I get up.
Oops.
Guess I'll just die. I recommend standing together. Group up.
Share as much as you can.
Flat. Would it be possible for the healers and other range to focus on the ones that are physically furthest from the boss instead of the ones that aren't attacked?
I always do the north ones because the melee can't really hit the north ones.
Mostly the healers, yeah. It's like
It's also a thing of sometimes they're trying to unblock us, so we don't have to run all the way across as melee. Because the invulnerable ones will sometimes be next to each other and block off huge sections from us too.
Like Slenton has tried and gotten burned. They're going for the north ones.
A couple times.
Like it's just not working.
well, Tam and I have no other ones to focus on during that time. That's all.
Yeah, so there's 3 of them up there.
Well, just the key is just try to balance it so you know you're blocking, or know you're not blocking deliberately, not just mindlessly.
Alright, there is a sprint. Go to C.
Oops, too early. I don't like this strat. It's a lot more moving.
What?
Going through it?
No. It was just for that one time. Because I saw the spawn order, right? I knew that the north one was going to explode first. Yeah, whatever. That didn't even hurt.
I remembered.
Yay. I'm gonna raw dog this. So, should be fine. I'll give you a reprisal. How about that?
Nope.
We will be swapping.
Fix a player.
It's on the D side. Let's get the one that's like actually on D, just get behind it. Stack on D. Get ready for ice. It's gonna be in or out with ice. In. So nice. We'll kill him before the next major mechanic, so just LB.
Well, that's his trap. Maybe not now. Oh, nice one.
Yeah, of course it didn't work. Does anyone need if anyone needs shellac at this point, then they haven't been spending their other resources to get it. But does anyone need it, or is this free roll?
So. I think that was free last time.
Okay. Oh, wait, I don't want those shoes. Oh, good, I didn't want those shoes.
Dory's just gearing up her gun.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Getting ready to tank, Midori.
Carrot wants to not tank.
I said it was gonna actually be viable. If we go into it and it's gonna be like this expansion, probably not, right?
Well, no, not this expansion. I just don't know. Like, if you're being serious about
people want to take, I'll do it. Yeah, if it's a tank people want to take in, like that makes sense, then I will. So you can tell me how bad I am. So if it's really bad, then obviously I can switch to something.
We probably won't know.
Unlimited macros.
We probably won't know until like halfway through the first tier, and then they'll probably, when the second tier comes out, they'll completely redo. They'll do a balance patch and completely like whatever was shitty is now the best class, and whatever was the best class gets nerfed.
Except for Warrior, they'll get buffed twice.
Yep.
They hinted
whether they were the best or the worst.
that they were gonna nerf Warrior. Like,
all right, so it's going to be Warrior, Gunbreak.
I mean, I'm glad I'm not going to be playing Warrior next expansion.
Because you're going to be playing Gunbreaker too?
I don't know what I'm going to be playing.
double Gunbreaker. He did say he wanted to DPS in the next expansion. He said that a while ago.
If Tam wants to play Dancer, I don't think anyone else does, so you could probably have it, right?
Yeah, nobody else really wants to play it, right? Tam,
You're
you
a
can dance,
funny
play Dancer.
person. You're a funny person. He's fucking with us.
I mean, I have a feeling we're gonna have a fist fight over Dancer.
It's true.
No. Dance fight.
Wait,
A dance off.
Sure, yes,
Whoever can make the best macro, the best dance macro.
did this turn into what's that movie? West Side
What?
Story.
Or Zoolander,
Nice.
where they're like, we need a walk-off. But who's gonna call it? I will. It's David Bowie. No one.
I did not watch
Yeah.
that movie.
I mean, yeah.
That is
I
the
wish
most
I found that
guilty sounding yes I've ever heard.
I wish I found one.
I think that's in the right spot. That one's always a little sketchy.
We'll find out in about minutes.
Check your food.
44 minutes left.
I never ate.
The new meta is double Gunbreaker, quad Dancer.
Can't wait till Dancer's limited. Literally can't wait.
What's the new healer?
Geomancer. Most likely.
Yeah, man.
Hope you like bells. Ringling.
It's okay, I'll just play Scholar. Last time I tried to level a different class. You know how that literally every
Turned out to be the best class, and you're just like too early to the party. Too stuck.
Okay.
You level
I'm not
up.
even paying attention.
Well, I was supposed to get this anyway, but now I need to like, I don't know. raise
Actually,
the
work
level
for
a
it.
bunch.
not have Tylee get it in like 30 seconds.
Using this shit skill does not refill my MP.
Have they declared the new classes?
No, there's just major speculation and just elimination of options.
When you factor in popularity of past classes, yeah.
Now there's the real dick move option, which is that they only do 2 new jobs in this expansion. They're like, no, we gave you 3, we gave you Blue Mage, and it's like, is that a job?
Oh, my dark.
It's a
So-
job in the same way Ditch Digger is a job.
I mean, they might only give us 2, but
Oh, they did say multiple new jobs in the next expansion from the last live letter thing, so we're definitely getting another class in the actual. Whether or not it'll be limited is still up for the debate.
They'll give another real job. The question is whether they'll give 2 real jobs.
yeah.
It's everyone's fault but mine.
We'll see when the parse comes out.
It's my fault. I died.
Placeholders at 7-6. Oh shit, we got the shield.
Still have time.
Yeah, there's plenty of time. I'm just gonna not look at the ACT.
Yeah, we can do that after this fight's over. After we one-shot this.
Really awkward. I have emergency tactics on. Really awkward. Keep it off. There's so many buffs going on. You guys will live. Oh, there's so little room. Every time. Good.
2 side. Stay. I will be doing the thing. And somehow I ended up inspecting Tam or Tylee. I don't know.
Did
how
I
that-
just take a hit to the face from him?
Yes, you did.
What the hell?
It's called
It's called Lucid on cooldown. What's it called?
Lucid. Yes.
It's called Lucid on cooldown. What's it called?
Why do I have a test?
Placeholders then.
We didn't get our normal
Blame
shirk thing. We'll get a shirk here in a second. There's your shirt.
What is that? How could you so high on it?
One side. Stay.
That's fine, I guess. Yeah, it should be okay.
Two and then across. Phantom Crater.
We're still 2% ahead, all things considered, so.
Oh,
Melee out. Melee's in. Fists on the butt. Fists on the butt. Alright, Tank Buster. Atomic Ray. Throwers. One and then across. Stack north. Tank's doing tank things. Left and right shit. Left and right shit again. Two in the cross. One and then across. Stack south. Kill LB. LB. Not bad.
Why do these pants keep jumping? I just want my hat.
Okay.
He should probably come on white mage.
I'd have to relearn the first phase. I'm not doing that.
Relearning the first phase might take less time than learning the second phase on Azure.
We're still not dying to lack a feeling on the second phase. It's mechanic.
Alright. If we ever do, I'm gonna be like, hey man, you should have learned this fight on white mage. I'll say it just like that too.
And I'll tell you to shut your mouth. How about that?
No. You'll tell him to shut his whore mouth.
We'll see. I better see some AoE bowls coming out though. Deep meta.
Deep meta.
This is clearly doable, Scholar Astro. Plus, like, Vyas is using like 50% of his healing power in the other fights.
I mean, you can do Kafka without White Mage. It's okay. It's possible.
Kafka is, yeah. We did it once, right? I think we did it once.
No, I've never done it with him.
What? I thought... No, we totally did it once.
What, me on Astro?
I don't
I don't know that fight on Astro. Wasn't me, anyway. I mean, I'm not saying we didn't do it. I'm just saying I didn't do
I
it.
guess you weren't there because we would be replacing you. That makes sense. Didn't we do Kafka with an Astro? Does anyone remember?
No. Slanta was the one that we were doing it with, right?
Right, but when we like hugged it once or twice.
Oh, sure, yeah. I mean, you run into some people who are just like, wow, they make it work because they're just that good. And if you play Astro all the time, you know exactly what buttons you need to push to make it work.
I was going to say, if I learned that fight on Astro, I probably could have done it on Astro, but I didn't play Astro much. And I would rather just learn it on White Mage, because I think it would have been...
It's a lot easier with Tier 3. Like, a lot easier. Midori is probably not back yet. Oh no, you're back. Okay.
Alright, let's see if I can remember where I was putting these things. Back. Here-ish. Literally, the only way I can do this is to line up myself between the center of the arena and the weird lights on the edge of the arena.
Your C's low. Good.
Fuck you.
Just saying, dude. 3-point reference. It's a little crooked.
You are free to adjust it as you need.
Perfect.
I'm try real hard not to mess up my opener, because I do a different opener on this fight.
Ready for that air?
Oh boy.
Arrows. All day, every day, on tap for the rest of the night.
I mean, until you start bringing bulls.
Why does that even exist? It's like, what, 5% damage down?
I don't know. What's eye for an eye do? That still exists.
I think that's 10%.
Yeah, only if it proc.
Yeah. Okay.
I will be moving. Blades.
Gonna be pulling them together.
The other to A.
Switch targets.
This is not optimal.
Run away.
Alright, there's his shield. He's turned a weird way, but it doesn't matter. Just get ready to get to your quadrant. Then get out in your directions. Get in. Get out. Both healers are dead. Ripperonis! Speaking of which, I'm gonna get my pizza out of the fridge and let it start to warm up. BRB. Okay. Blades.
Blades. Be moving together again.
Or we'll switch targets. Switch. Move into A. Would be shield next. In. Spread. In. Out. We'll be moving to D.
Sprinted and I could.
Should you keep track of the eye for the second part?
Well, last time it didn't matter. Well, kind of. I guess it didn't matter for the DPS.
Right now they're both even, so it's fine. That's good.
Okay, we're good in the eye. Good eye.
And they're both about to die, so whatever.
No, didn't even get the blade dance. Alright, we have 100 minutes. 100 minutes to do this. So many minutes.
I'd say it's about 100.
I think it's gonna be 99.
Oh, panic! Everyone panic! Whee!
Gotcha.
Vice is like, bye.
You guys would be shorter here for the tethers. Just like
Oh, it turns out if you have an odd number of tethers, one person just doesn't get one. That's perfectly fine. Ooh, Ghost and Howard.
No, it was just not quick enough.
Oh. Really? You had like 7 seconds left on Howard.
Yeah, Hollowed is a shit skill for a shit class.
Are markers good, or did they need to be removed?
Oh, markers stay the same, yeah? Oh wait, no wait. Did we have... We had to put them towards the...
You
No.
gotta be able to
They're-
close her in.
I think we ended up using these. This should be okay. Just know that for B...
Don't stack like on the marker. You stack on the boss's hitbox.
Yeah, and like B stack point is actually like over there. But we don't have enough markers to communicate.
No, the drop points are intercardinal, so it'd be we should have the stack points on south, but like, what are you doing? Give me that back.
Oh, okay.
Like, that's where you would stack for the well, probably closer to like here, if you have the giant circles.
Right.
Like, you go to the 45-degree angle ones. Okay, did we have it like this last time? 1 and 2? I can't remember.
Yeah, they were on the bottom, but a little. I think one was a little more to the right.
Are they on the edge?
Yeah, they could be closer to the edge too. Yeah.
Let me go look at the GIF for a few seconds.
I am after Tylee in order. Party sort order.
Yes, Tyleet is first. So Tyleet will always be the one to go to 1. No, it doesn't matter. No, it does. Party order doesn't matter. It's about the time on your debuff. There's the 8-second one, 12-second.
No, party
Also,
matter,
I think this
does
is-
matter. If we have the 2 DPS, you have to go left, right. On the final part.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Well, also question, why are we switching the possessions of 1 and 2?
That's why I asked if this was the way it was last week.
Doesn't matter.
We're going by the GIF. If you get the 8-second one, you stack with the tank, and then you run to 1. I feel like this might even still be too far apart.
It's fine.
That's probably fine.
You just gotta make sure that there's enough distance in between them for that person to stack at like direct south and not get hit.
Yep,
There's a point
the
where there's a
tank.
tank that has to hide back in there. It looks pretty tight, so we'll probably have to play around with these markers as we go.
All right. What was that? I didn't even take any damage. Jeez. Going to D. We were too close to each other, I guess.
Oh no.
Because I got two.
Wait, how are...
Or someone
Perfect,
exploded a tether.
My tether should be after the tank buster.
The first, sorry, tank tether number 2 should be before the tank buster and should expire before the tank buster.
Right. I was looking for the healer tether 1 and it was already broken. So I was like,
Oh. Check your food. Go to D again.
what?
That's too many.
What? What happened there? The
So
world...
one of the tanks died. Anybody see?
No idea. Just the world that all of a sudden exploded really quick.
Excellent. These markers are not in the same position as last time. It's there. So I need to know how close I can get.
No!
I was trying to move. I just seriously was. Stay here. Go back to the thing.
That one's way late. We're dead.
Oh, they only hit for 59,000.
No problem.
Was not trying to. I'm really trying to optimize that phase. I'm trying to drop a star, put Sinister on the tanks, slow cast a FFXIV and run at the same time.
Wow.
Olafel's gonna have to learn to fly in a second here when I kick him off the end.
There's a lot of toxicity in your family. Usually after your first time. D. Breaking the tether.
You gotta go for that.
Did you guys all forget about the screens and how to move?
We gotta move. Nobody would move.
It's only been a week now, guys. Come
I was busy.
We can't stay outside.
Rule of thumb: if a black mage is on his ley lines, go. He's safe.
There were things happening.
Alright, I think once we beat this fight, I'll change my glamour. Something to look forward to. Giving you guys incentive.
Could you also change your race? Is that possible?
Excuse you.
Shut
What
your
year is
poor
it?
mouth.
I was gonna say when we beat this phase, placeholder's hat has to come off.
I'm gonna glamour a giant yellow hat on my Dragoon. I feel obligated to.
Who was not ready?
Midori.
Sorry, I'm ready. I didn't even...
Say? Screens.
Oh, I forgot about that. I was gonna say next time.
Healer moves out! What is the black mage moving for?
Okay, according to the GIF, you go up the other way, not that way, and then the DPS goes that way. I
Black
went.
mage doesn't move. What is this argument?
I had Swift.
Wait,
How did we just wipe because
what
the
is the
black
black
mage moved?
This wouldn't be a problem if a certain someone was following the GIF correctly. Just
I've been
saying.
doing that the entire time.
I always move on that tether because I always have Swift cast up for it. Like I
Healers
save
have
it
been
for
breaking
that.
the tethers. What are you talking?
Yeah, but you guys have not been breaking it correctly, as evident by the fact that we died to the ion thing half the time. So the DPS had to step in and help, which is what I was doing. And going the correct way, mind.
You have
I
not
don't.
explained to me why the black mage is moving, and therefore your argument is in.
I don't know why we would discourage this behavior.
Look, I specifically save Swiftcast for that. Just go the correct way. The healer should go up towards the B side, and then the DPS goes either towards the southeast or the southwest.
Look,
Well,
nobody likes going north.
Every DPS has to agree to this.
That's what the GIF is. I thought we were following the GIF 1-to-1 for like everything. To avoid situations specifically like that.
Screens.
It's the same problem again. At least it didn't.
We're fine.
It's fine. Fine up.
Oh, good thing I had those butt wings.
Now, I assume everybody remembers the actual.
Yeah, check your debuff.
Nope.
I am big red button. I go north.
Oh fuck! I don't know what to do. I don't have a deep.
I didn't get hit by
that's
that.
right.
Damn it.
You go up and get the red one, the circle.
Yeah, no, I remembered just now.
Oh.
Somebody
Okay.
didn't
I'm
get
like,
me there.
I don't actually remember.
Garrett, where were you standing with the red
Due north.
circle?
Look at that
I
again.
was super
By that.
far north. If you
Alright.
stand like right here-ish, anywhere north of like this line, you should get hit.
So you get hit by there and then you go to the inner.
Yes.
Is that right? Okay.
In fact, you can even like get to your inner cardinals already, because if you're at
That's
the
what I
inner
was trying to
cardinals-
do. Like, see where I am now. Oh, I guess I am a little off actually. Never. Yeah, now that I see D. Okay.
Oh, Carrot.
Yeah.
I figured out why I got the red dot twice.
Oh yeah.
Because I
Alright.
got hit by it more than twice afterward. Because if you get hit by it again, it negates the.
Oh, it clears the debuff once.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, just a reminder, this is how the phase goes. So, one of the two tanks will get the red dot. They go due north. I'm going to hijack number one for a second. Tank goes here. If you have no debuff, let me make sure I'm doing this right. Okay, no, we're going to do, if you have the blue helix debuff, sorry, tank is still here. If you have the blue helix debuff, you want to stand here-ish, or maybe like here-ish. That will mean that you will get hit by the red dot thing, and then you'll go to your intercardinal position, like there. If you want to give your buddy a little breathing room, you can go about there, but don't go really much further south than that. And the other person will go on the opposite side. We're going to have... I'm going to let you guys... I was saying healers on the left before. Did we have any problems with that, or are we going exactly
Yeah,
according to the gift?
We went to the gift, so DPS is left, healers are right.
Alright, D for DPS. B for bad at DPS.
Nailed it.
Alright, so... and then they will drop off their explosions there. If you did not have a debuff at the start of the phase, you'll be waiting in the wings for that, which means that you can stand like if you are the second one. Sorry, if you had no debuff, you can actually just stand on D, so that you get hit by exactly one of those explosions. Then you will go to 2 and stay there, and the other person will run out. Meanwhile, we have, if you had the red group hug icon, or you were a tank with the blue icon, then you're going to be participating in the south mechanic. South mechanic is going to be 1 and 2. But I think I'm gonna swap these around, so because this makes sense. If you're the first one to explode, you go to 1. That's if you have 8 seconds or less. So 8 seconds or less, you hug the tank. After that, the tank doesn't move. The DPS moves, because we're fucking heathens. And you go to the 2, and you hug the DPS. After that, that's it. So that explodes, then that explodes, and then the tank explodes by themselves. Alright, and so the tank will explode by themselves with a minor cooldown, if anything. And after that, 3 people who did not yet have a red dot will get a red dot, and they will go due west, due north, and due east, and everyone else will hide out around 2. 2 will be kind of our safe spot after all of the explosions. So does anyone not have...
Why is 2 the final stack point instead of south? Like where C would be? Like where we are now?
So what shows on the GIF? It's like... You'll have the last explosion for the tank will happen like right here. I mean, as long as you are south enough, and you're not getting hit by anything else, like, this is fine. And the boss will just kind of be chilling here by C. So does anyone have questions on what your job is? You should know, based on your role, which one of 4 possibilities you have. You have group hug icon, short, group icon, long, no icon, or blue helix. And then you have for healers and DP. For healers, you have blue helix or no blue helix, and for tanks, you have red dot or not red dot. You should know what your plan of action is based off of that. Any questions?
The last 3. What's the? How are we splitting the 2? For the 2 DPS left and right. What's the ordering we're using for that?
It will.
Party server, left to right.
Right. So Tyleet will always go left.
Okay.
Placeholder will always go right. Midori will always go right unless placeholder has it, and Splenta will always go left unless Tyleet has it.
Okay.
Also, please do stack for heals and shields when Hello World first goes out, because we're going to be out of position for healing from a lot of it.
Yeah, we should be close to C. For following the GIF, we'll be right here for Hello World.
Should it be lightly spread to avoid blowing up the group ones prematurely?
What?
I don't think it does.
Are those based on people or timer?
Timer. 8 second and 12 second. E. Move. Alright, go to C. Pull it south a little bit. Oh, does he just actually teleport to the middle? Alright, well, fuck that guy. Alright, I'm going north.
How does the DPS take 2 of those?
They get healed.
Oh, okay. That looked literally impossible for you to take one and then come over and take the other.
BRB, getting my pizza out of the oven.
Oops.
Boom. Stay. Ripperonies.
What?
Payment for no deaths.
That really hurts.
That one was addled too. Not, I don't know if it helps or.
I mean, it don't hurt.
It is magic damage. Actually, it doesn't do that much. That's good. 'Cause that was definitely not lethal damage.
It seems to hit some people harder than others.
Like a lot harder.
Right, like killing them harder.
Hmm.
Yeah. As a percentage of HP, yeah. Hits Lenta for 50 and hits me for 42. So I have 10k buffer, Lenta only has 6k buffer.
Stay. All right, everyone's alive. We get to do our jobs. Hello there.
I'm not making any.
Alright, 3 people should get this, except for Midori's dead, so 2 people should get this.
Oh, that does damage too.
Don't chase him. Oh,
Oh,
so
we're all
screwed.
Goodbye, cruel world.
I'll be right back.
Critical overflow bug 999999.
It's like chase. It's like, you're so screwed.
I died because there was no one stacking with me. I don't know if that needs clarification.
What was your initial debuff?
I had the 12-second stacking debuff.
Okay.
The
So
little
the
3 people
DPS
and 2. I went to 2.
Yeah, the DPS at 1 should have given you a hug. Who
Okay.
had the 8-second?
Oh, I did.
I did die.
Okay.
Yeah, the healer at.
Oh, placeholder needs to take the dog out. Sorry.
Oh.
I'll
She-
take 5 then.
Yeah, maybe. She's crying a lot, so he's gonna have to walk. So remember, we said link the aiming like wrist pieces, and they were from the 24 man, the new 24 man.
You're
It's because the whole outfit is buff. Is
You said when said linked the aiming out bracelets, and they were what?
they were just rings.
I'm gonna not spread. I'm gonna spread later.
Oh, bold.
We might be able to cheese that.
Define cheat.
Viewers don't want to do anything for 30 seconds.
Stack. B. Move.
Oh, okay. You go really far over, okay.
I don't have very many places of reference, but I think if you want to be safe, you could probably drop it like a little further south. But
Oh.
I have to move. I have to move pretty blind during that because I'm usually crossing through the boss.
It's cool.
I'm trying.
Probably. Hopefully I don't. You think so? Can I? Alright, I'll try and save it up for that.
Yeah, I took 55,000. Yeah.
Sounds like it's time to melt Vit slash
I have it.
shield
What's your eye
everyone.
level?
We can't shield everyone because I'm moving.
Swift
What-
cast.
What's that eye level at, Kanata?
97. I'm not missing much for it. Well, it's not like everyone else is like 60%. That really hurts.
No problem. B.
This is what a shit show looks like, isn't it?
Yes.
But do you believe this is what a shit show looks like?
I can confirm that I did not get hit by Tams. I think.
Incoming damage. Oversampled wave cannon. 670,000 damage.
Should have used cooldown, man.
My B.
The chance of you getting a crit is much lower.
So, I'm using my first reprisal on that hit right there. Tam, could you use your reprisal on the tank buster with the screens?
Sure.
Thank you. And I have Paladin shield and butt wings for this. Alright, everyone's all alive. Do we want the tank to the south tank to provoke?
What?
Yeah,
That should not have been.
I had an extra one because I got cleaved by the first tanks. So like,
If we have whichever tank's going south provoke at that point, then we can keep the boss relatively close to C. Just whichever tank does not get the red dot. Check food.
like, I don't know. I guess I can just stand around like an idiot for the whole day.
No, we're gonna have it close to C, unless you have to go north, in which case, yeah.
But it's like that time I didn't even have the marker and I still had to stand around.
If you don't have the marker, you should be able to stay like on the closer to the
No.
boss side. So you can just use sprint.
For the first split second, maybe, but then the tank marker's gonna go. And he's like deep in tank
Stay.
turret.
Going southwest.
Provoking.
Alright, some of you got a shield. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm gonna need probably. I do not have any cooldowns up at that point, other than shield block. I can definitely shield block. That's only 30%.
Oh, you did it.
I don't have another addle for this one, but someone's gonna have to be raw dog peeled, which I did not survive in full
But
health.
we did.
Get ready to spin.
Alright,
Active peripheral.
hands with arrows.
Oh, right.
Oh shit,
What's this mean?
I'm dead.
D. You guys are all dead.
They're all dead!
Tank privilege.
How do you do
Nice. Because
The
you
way
see
they
the arrow, you have blue arrows and orange arrows, and one of them is going to go clockwise, and the other one's going to go counterclockwise. It's going to be in the way so that from one of the markers, oh yeah, this one, flat. From one of the markers, it's the lasers are going to move away from it around to the outside edge. But if you're in any other position, they will cleave through where you're standing. So you have to be able to identify, okay, these ones are going around, so you find, like, I guess, the leftmost blue one, or I should say the counterclockwise most blue one, and get to the right of that. Does that sound about right?
Left of it, but otherwise, yeah.
Sure.
So Kanata.
Left facing the edge, right?
Facing the arrow.
Okay. You want to just not be in the path.
So Kanata, the second ion, I took 55k from it at full health, and I don't have Addle or Mana Ward because I had to use the Mana Ward at the bottom to eat the second DPS hit. I don't know what to do there aside from have to have a shield of some kind.
I can throw a reprisal up.
It only did 43 to me, so it should have only done 43 to you.
It must be race, because I definitely took 55k.
Oh, are you standing in Sacred Soil? I don't know.
Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. Fair to say. I'll take a better look at it next time. I'm ready. Alternatively, I can have Mana Ward up for that hit, unless I have to use it at the bottom, but I had to use it at the bottom. So.
You should not be the one that's, like, dying to this. Like, you have really good magic resistance.
Yeah, I guess 4666.
Yeah. I don't know why you took 20% like I used.
It is racist against black things.
Maybe you just need an
Aren't you a
education.
strong, independent black mages don't need no...
Yes.
Good. Those skills all went off in time, I'm sure. B. Some screens.
I'll be going towards one Kanata.
Oh, you definitely didn't get my butt wings.
Oh, that was nice. It's got a lot of movement.
Do you want me to save my butt wings for the second one?
Actually, yes.
Going north.
Did not choose it. I can't go anywhere.
Ooh, that's real close. Oh, that's 3,000 hit points more than necessary. Oh, how did I get a dot? Well, it's all buckled.
Oh, what? Oh.
Yeah.
Did you get hit by one of the other dots?
I maybe on the third set if they weren't as far out as possible. I was trying to see how close to the middle I could get without getting any overlap. Looks like the safe spot's gonna have to be south of C, or like right on C. Because anything further south, you risk getting clipped by these guys, and anything further north, then you risk getting clipped by the giant circles.
Didn't they actually just take it due south in the Jeff?
Well, like they had the tank going like super due south, but that's I think even more risky than C because you're likely to get clipped by 1 or 2.
One should have gone off by then. So maybe you just
but then the second
there.
the tank gets another one at 1, so one's going to explode twice.
Well, that tank can just move to the southwest a little bit, yeah.
Well, the idea is that we don't want to drag the boss too far away from C.
Okay. So that tank's gonna explode while tanking the boss?
Yes, it hurts. They need to get healed.
Okay.
I like the fact that as DPS we have plenty of time to decide which side to go on. It's not one of these, react, you have 1 second.
Like
Oh
Nick.
shit, am I left or right? God, I hate those. D.
I'll be moving towards.
Going north. I got there.
I can't get away.
Get south if you want that wings. Come with me if you want to live. All this like DPS uptime you get.
Yeah, this looks like a ley lines drop to me right here.
Okay, so this is also D?
2.
2?
2.
Oh, okay.
I'm nipping to the guy that knows.
Alright. Target analysis. This is probably the tank thing again.
Nope.
Not it.
He did say not.
There's a reprisal. Oh hey, this one again. Alright, I got a screen. Flat.
So did I.
Almost there. Just a little bit
Almost
longer.
healer limit break.
A little bit
Use
longer.
cooldown. Do it! Index and
Index
archive.
and archive peripheral. Sounds like nerd shit to me.
Sounds like the emphasis is on and.
Nope.
Shoot.
Get those away from us.
Alright, placeholder, give me a hug. Give me a hug.
Get that
Give me a hug.
What the heck?
I don't want it. I don't want this.
Eat it.
I don't like it. Okay, we're okay.
Hold this out.
I'm not okay. 593K.
You better get up.
You're ambitious. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh,
Is he just gonna stomp the yard for a while?
Dang it! Oh, could have seen the next day.
That's some DPS time right there.
Yeah.
That's a lot of DPS time.
So, I was standing right next to my gun. Where other people were far away. They took roughly the same amount of damage.
No, I didn't take that much damage, but there were also like lasers coming out of him at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay. Was it on the order of magnitude? I don't. You didn't take as much for a tank.
I did not see the number that I took, but I got hit by 2 things at once.
I got hit for 240k for something.
All my hits were survivable.
Did you have the gun?
I had a tether.
Okay, so you were far enough away. But you were far away.
It was almost survivable.
Okay. Can you just answer the question sometimes? It's like, I'm just making sure that it is in fact yet far away.
How much did you take?
464,000.
Okay, I took like.
Do something
60.
else. If you took that much, do something else.
I took 60, which is about right.
Point is, don't stand close.
Okay.
All I'm trying to say. It's proven.
Stay.
Like, the exact number does not matter here.
I'll be going towards 1.
I'm grabbing the boss. I need heals. I need to be full for that.
Oh. Something's weird.
Yeah.
Oh,
Whoever was
so
supposed
you
to get the first. Well, that wasn't just that. Whoever was supposed to have the first circle didn't have.
Yeah.
So there
You
was
have
no
the-
pass, and then it automatically just gave me one.
Okay, so north, east? There you got it. That one was fairly easy.
Oh, that's sad. Oh snap!
This man surviving tank posture.
Dude.
This way? Yeah. You guys gonna res or
No, I'm good.
Not really.
trying to learn mechanics?
We didn't have enough people alive to get to the real
You
mechanics.
have like
Kanata
20
understands.
seconds until you're level 3. Oh, now we might be screwed.
Alright, I just want to look at the pattern here. Alright, so there are
I'm
3.
looking at the boss.
So let's point them this way and see what happens. Okay, that's bad.
I live.
Well, that's the same thing from the beginning, right?
Oh, you get off your lazy asses.
Fine.
Rest in peace, Tam. You moved to where?
No, I got tank laser.
He's still alive.
I got him.
There is no living through the tank laser.
Oh, this is the DPS phase where he just stomps the yard. We got plenty of time.
Alright, we got him to 80%, new low.
I thought you were saying it's
Yeah.
that. What?
That didn't quite seem the same as the first.
Yeah, we didn't do it.
Those exploded very quickly.
Yeah.
Was that just the two long tethers exploding at the same time because we were all stacked?
No, I don't think I was that close enough to you guys.
Alright.
Maybe not paying attention because we were kind of like all over the place. I mean, we can just try to at least do your tether, and then go from there.
The peripheral thing. I don't know, I was all the way across and I only took like 50,000 total.
Yeah.
On the spinny arm thingies, I have enough time to just manip when everyone's safe, right? So I don't have to learn that mechanic. Because I don't
As
want
much as
to.
I hate to say the word yes.
Alright, good. I'll just do that. That sounds better.
Unless you pick someone who's in the wrong spot.
Well, if I manip to one of the healers and they're in the wrong spot, we're in more trouble than me. So I think it's fine.
You can
So are the laser hands always going to be 3 blue or 2 orange and 1 blue?
It'll always be either all the same color or one will be different, and the order can be random from there.
Okay. Well, I mean, obviously, those are the only options. They're all the same, or one is different.
Are we supposed to
And the colors are
crisscross
random.
them?
What's that?
Are we supposed to crisscross them?
Oh, for the second one?
The beams.
Yeah.
I can answer that question, but you guys probably want to do a strategy or something.
Wait, what was the question?
If we're supposed to crisscross the beams.
No, when has that ever been the correct play?
I think it might be.
It's almost certainly the correct play.
I mean, that will make it so that you are... everyone is as far from their hand as possible, so I think it's worth trying.
Yeah, I mean, like that time we got, I mean, just roughly what we got was northeast, northwest, and north. So if we cross, then east-west should be safe for the boss and the rest of the party.
I see what you're saying. That kind of crisscross. Okay.
What about the second laser thingy that comes out? What was that?
That's the tank buster.
Oh, so we should not be taking.
That's the
this.
normal. That's the first mechanic.
Okay, yeah, we should not be taking that thing.
No, it should be fired... There's enough time to reposition after that, right? Because
Doesn't he just jump to the middle?
It's the second tank buster comes out right after the turning hand.
and
There's time to reposition.
okay, so it will always be like if the hands, for instance, are southwest, west, and northwest, then we'll fire the cannon north. Otherwise, it'll be fired east or west. So try to keep the 90-degree thing clear for the tanks. Like you can actually, like, I guess, give a hand a hug as long as you're not like in the width of the beam. So like the edges are pretty safe.
So
But-
the people that get the hands, are we just each individual is going as far away from their hand as possible?
Yes.
Regardless of where that ends up, we just go? Okay.
Yes. And that should make visible like pie slices that people can be safe in.
They didn't seem that thick, realistically. Probably 5.
I haven't had a good angle on.
Yeah, they're about from maybe here to here.
Yeah, it's
Looks about right.
Okay, let's try it again. Let's see if crossing the streams is disaster.
Just for shits and giggles, everyone who does not. Hello?
Sorry, say it again.
For shits and giggles, everyone who does not have one of the beams, can you try to like spread out? Because I want to see what's happening with the other blue beams. So try not to be in a direct line with anyone else.
It looks a lot like just the ones he does at the.
Yeah, there are two. There's the beams that shoot from the hand, and then he shoots some beams like out of his belly.
Yeah, like the ones he does at the beginning to us, where we have to stand either on D or on C.
Has anyone been looking on the top of his
Oh,
head
that
during
one?
that to see if he does those again?
That's what they look like. That's what they look like to me.
Yeah, no, he repeats that mechanic.
This last time, yeah, they were on both sides, so you could have been like right behind him, and it would have been fine.
No, well, I guess
Yeah,
we could have
after
that during that phase.
But yeah, I think we have to look at him also during that. So I don't know other people, because our far gonna be directly in those beams.
yeah, after Hello World, he does the patch AoEs, not the patch thing, but the patch AoEs.
And then he does patch.
Yeah, I thought the patch happened later.
Yeah, but he does the AoE first.
These. I think we might be talking about different beams, but yeah, I don't know. Can we just try it? Have people spread out so that you're not like all in the same direction.
I mean, they're gonna have to be pretty close, but they can spread a little.
Yeah, I mean there'll be like pie slices that are made from the beams that are going across the arena, right? It's like Zervin. Everyone can be safely in one of the pie slices.
One of these days, I will crit.
And then you'll spread on instinct.
No, for the second one.
Stack up.
Positional.
Stay. Rip.
I'd even have a second off.
Well, it was too early for some people, and not good enough for other people.
I'm trying to jump because we need to get we need to have everyone up for the next mechanic.
You can perceive the effect of 200 yalms per second AoE spread.
Nothing travels faster than the speed of AoE.
Not a true statement, but okay.
It's the one universal constant that binds the physics together.
Maybe that's why benediction is so slow. It only travels at 200 yalms per second.
And hollowed.
Yes.
Hollow travels like 0.1 yalms per second. And you gotta step like forward with it.
It's like when you cast it, your heart is protected, just not your mind.
Step up. Go to D.
What? But
Fine. Check buffs, debuffs, whatever. Group in.
oh, so close.
Get some heals.
Oops. I'm definitely getting hit by this one. I'll take the deep north.
Why did that one kill me? The thing is weird. It's got must have a really large range of damage possible for it. Because like unmitigated, that one only did 44k to me.
I had a reprisal up on that one.
Probably had a shield too.
I don't think I did.
No?
No, I specifically tried not to mitigate it. See how much it went to.
Were you standing in Secretary?
No, I was all the way back out by like past C. Like I was as far away as I could get.
Maybe it does less damage the further away you are? I
We
don't
would have
know.
figured that out by now for sure, right?
I mean, it doesn't really.
There's no way that's a mechanic and we just haven't figured it out. Because we're like sacred soiling next to him.
Just that one mechanic.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah. Yeah, because I put this slur in the middle of the room.
It might just have a huge range of damage it can do, and we're seeing high and low rolls. Like that could have just been a really low roll.
Back up. Go to D.
Oh, what?
Nope.
You were apparently considered in the cone.
I'm sure other people have noticed this, but that first like cone attack, the two cones attack are 120 degrees, so the safe is only 60. Just specifying that if you hadn't. I was like, almost got killed that time, even though I was.
Yeah, it's not a 90-degree kind of thing. I guess placeholder for that one, if you want to just like juke to the side of your, the safe-ish side of your ley lines, should be enough to.
For what? Oh, for the.
For the
That was
panel.
me.
Yeah, I didn't die. No.
Oh, that was you. Okay.
I did that. I did not run fast enough, apparently.
So what you're saying is I can just raw dog this.
That's what I heard too. That's weird.
Stack up. Stay. A little slow.
None of us are in range.
Pretty big, actually. I can stay in range for him. Oh no.
I guess we should probably tank swap for that one also, just so that. Let's see. Half of one black mage. Alright, let's see if we can figure this one out. We're gonna get to the B.
Oh shit, I'm in the worst spot.
B.
Oh, there's plenty of time.
Time to have a nap.
I had Tam to take the hit for me.
Were you gonna hollowed it?
Hmm? No. But this was the first time that both tanks were alive for that mechanic.
I'm gonna take this.
God damn it! I just wanted to.
I mean, last time I home ganged it. But I had to home gang my solo tether or solo explosion because I don't have heals.
Yeah, we can actually we can plan to have an immunity for that one, maybe.
This looks bad.
Give me a limit break.
Yep, Vice.
Come on, give me a limit break.
Go.
You better smash that button. You better smash that button.
I don't like this, but we're living. Get this thing off me now.
Fox, get this thing off me.
Famous last word. Yeah, I didn't see another laser there.
No, there isn't one. Well, there's the belly laser, but
Yeah, I just mean like it's nothing new.
Back up.
D.
That should be only the tank tether exploding. Unless the pattern's different for that one. We have not confirmed that.
It seems to be the same.
It looks to be the same.
Yeah. There's a lot less time to position for the second one.
that seems early. Damn it, Celine.
Oh my god. Gonna leave Eos right here, not Celine. What are you doing, Celine? Do you have the clock?
Back up. Boom. Once again.
stay in melee range.
Okay, it's very screwed.
I got shark, please.
Now while I'm running.
What? B? You're. Oh no!
I'm where I should be.
Goodbye, cruel
Why
world.
do you have a red?
We're a little up there, pretty far.
Yeah, Telly, the distance actually works out quite well when the tank is on one. So the person who gets no marker as a DPS, if you're melee, which has it always been us? No, it hasn't.
No, it's.
So
Yeah, at least
that
until
person,
the first one, or until the second one goes off, you should stay in melee, which is neat.
the person that has to get double tap, the DPS that gets double tap at the bottom, they have to get a heal in between. There's no way any of us can survive a second hit from that.
So what I'm hearing is clemency.
There's
I gave her an APOC and that was all I could do. We gotta get a heal.
you got a heal, you need to or a physic.
I could say, not a physic.
Yeah, physic is not gonna do it.
So like, this might require some like careful X-cogging and or earthly starring, like.
Yeah, I mean, that.
Enhanced bolt might
Stars.
The
With enough planning, there's always extra things, but
Yeah. But while we're
oh, Vias, you are a brave soul.
Thank you. I don't know why.
You were running through literally the spot I needed to stand.
And I'll pay attention to what tanks do, you know that.
as it should be.
Well, usually that's nothing, right? We just soak up heals and don't even thank you for it.
alright, that's great. I don't stack.
I might have gotten hit early.
Did you get your thing?
Yeah, I got my thing.
Sorry, Salenta. I'm taking one for the team.
we're taking
Okay,
double
that's
one.
not.
Whoa! It goes to shit so fast!
So only me and Salenta should have died there. I don't know how everyone else died.
I got hit by the red dots that were going off at the end.
Vias was also out of position.
Okay. I know I got tapped early, and I was just gonna take you with me, Salenta, but
I was going to tell you, actually. Did
I was
you
too
hear the
close?
conversation with Tyleet and I?
no, I wasn't paying attention to DPS, like melee DPS conversation.
Yeah, well, maybe
What
you
are
should
talking
pay
about?
attention, because as it turns out, the person who doesn't get the mark can be in melee range of the boss.
I don't.
You're losing that mad staff deeps.
Shit, you're right. Those 66 crits gotta come in.
No. My
Almost
point
like-
is, you can't be on the close side of the boss to D.
I was under the impression that D and B are supposed to be safe for the people that don't have marks.
No. That's
No.
No.
No. It's
Or
like.
is that where the people that have the blue ones are supposed to go?
So the north marker explodes about like.
to the first.
Like you see that ring right next to C? That's got
You
all
see
the
that
shit on
ring?
it. Like it will. I can't stand there or I'll pull the boss. But like, 2 rings forward from me is like in the death range.
So the point is, the first ring goes off north, and the second rings are going to go off northeast and northwest. If you don't have the marker as the DPS, when the northeast and northwest ones go off, you cannot be within melee range of the boss on the D side of the boss. You have to be like here. Or some stupid bullshit. Like, you gotta be fucking way far away.
That's okay. They give us DPS time later. Yoshi P giveth and Yoshi P taketh away.
Well, at least placeholder can teleport to the person who's at Northwest, and then just shoot. It's just not fair they didn't give Samurai a range attack. Just not fair.
If only there was a range attack that they had. Doesn't exist though. Stack up. Stay here. Every time I see that attack, I think maybe I should watch Ion Flux. And then I think, no, that show wasn't actually that good.
You could watch Rain instead.
Yeah, I got the boss.
That's like if Aeon Flux was the story of Alexander the Great.
Watch this. Boom! 0 damage. Take him back.
So clean.
Oh,
No! Oh, I ruined everything.
You better go die in a corner somewhere.
I'm dying.
That did 58k.
Yeah,
That must not have been in the soil.
61.5 grand. And maybe
Tally
that's
was
like
in the soil.
Oh, Tyler was cool. Tyler was screwed.
maybe that's actually like a
The-
damage split.
Wait,
Oh no,
he?
Kanata.
Yeah, it could be split based on the number of people who are alive.
so super dead.
Get that blue thing out of here!
Oh, I got hit by it. Goodbye!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sides.
Well, someone's dead.
We should pray. A lot of people are gonna die to this.
No, I gave up.
There. Stop that ascend. Use the LB.
I think I'll use the LB.
We got hand.
Alright,
Yeah.
try to spread out. Spread out. Spread out.
He's casting a wave cannon right now. Let's see what it does.
Oh Jesus, I'm so bad at.
The
Yeah,
wave
that wave cannon fucking hit me. It shot and it hit me, and I did not have a tether.
Wait, but you were in the line of a tether, weren't you?
No, I
It
was
looked
not
like
in
it
the line of
targeted
tether.
people that didn't have a tether.
Target people who did not have tethers, so we have to be spread out.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
For science.
Oh, we don't
I
have
didn't
a
see, I
clear
walked up.
so this might be pretty sad.
You just gotta cover for the real way.
Alright, attack. Really awkward
Not
position.
gonna get a good, yeah, whatever.
75% though.
Oh yeah. Yeah, not bad.
Not
So-
bad for our last poll.
Should we, do like 8-way splits or something for the 3 tether hands so that we can actually split for the wave cannon? Or how do we want to handle that?
They're not always coming from the same direction, but we should be able to 8-way split so that you generally go towards your direction.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I need to sleep.
We have enough time after he starts casting the wave cannon or when after the tellers go out to adjust to it, but we're gonna have to at least have some idea of what direction to start going.
Ooh, who wants to go play Final Fantasy Tactics with me?
What? Oh,
You know,
no, I'm
go-
never running that again. No, not with
go
you.
play
Are you
with our-
kidding me?
Hey, it wasn't me who made that run miserable.
Absolutely, it was you.
It was the
Because
other.
You're the one that brought us in there.
Look, sometimes pugs are bad, and you just gotta carry.
Huh? For 2 hours.
You also,
Sometimes
it's best to
got
not
the
do
whole
it
team on your back.
right before reset. All the good players are doing it now. You gotta get in while it's hot.
Girl, you crazy. Good luck.
All right, I'll do expert, but I'm black maging it.
I'm going to go to sleep. Later.
Good night.
Good night.